Alright, hello. So this is my gameplay of my 8-kill arena game that I just won. So I'll kind of be doing a voiceover for it. I didn't actually get on recording. So I was dropping towards the remains of the Polar Peak monster, and that's where I landed last game, and I got a pretty good game. So I thought, okay, I'll do it again. So there were a lot of third parties in this game, especially on my part. So the last game I had landed here and I instantly found a llama. So I thought about going for it and I heard someone land. So go ahead and grab that. So I have a minigun right now. So I just sprint. So he killed the guy. And I was like, okay, I'll come around here. But I heard him coming around. So I got that kill. Easy. So I was like, okay, I need more materials. So I am the record. He was spectating me, so I had to do a little bit of a BM. So then I moved on and I started going after. I just wanted to get down to see if there were any other weapons, because right now I believe my only two guns were a minigun and a green assault rifle with 12 bullets. So I grabbed those. Stink bombs actually came in handy near the end. Soon you'll see why. So I haven't played in over 2 weeks. I kind of just got bored of the game, so I was playing a ton of Minecraft, and this was one of my first games back. This was actually just now. I'm currently doing voiceover because I'm mad I didn't catch it on camera. So I'm catching it on camera now. So I'm going around looking for a person, and I thought, well, I'll just go into the slipstream and go to Salty, because that's what I did every single time. I happened to find a flintlock, which is actually one of my favorite weapons in the game, but I decided to not use the flintlock only because, or in the end I didn't, just because it just wasn't efficient. So I actually got 2 really good snipes in this game, and I was stoked because I hit a mid-arrow. So those two are fighting, Hype God and QFN. So I heard them, and I was like, okay, I'll see about their party. So here I am thinking it's a good idea to throw a stink bomb, and it actually hit him. So at this time I was pretty sure he was panicking, and I managed to hit him with another. So I was like, okay, how do I get up? So I take like a minute's time to try and get out here, or well, maybe 30 seconds. I was actually really surprised that I did this well, so I fell off because I started lagging. So I decided I was just gonna go up and just say screw it. So here I am, I found his stuff, and I was like, wow, this kid had it, because I didn't have a shotgun or nothing. So I thought, I only had 50 shields right now. So I thought, okay, I'm gonna take this medkit because I took 11 or 12 fall damage, and I just wanted to be at full health. So I had 50 shields at the time, like I just said. So what I did was I took the big pot, I believe. Or maybe I did have full shield. No, I did have full shield, since I had killed 2 people and not taken any damage. So I thought, okay, I'll just take the tack and just be good with that. So I knew people had heard fighting, because whenever I flew near that house, I heard footsteps. So I was like, okay, maybe I'll come outside. So I was looking, and I made sure that fire was lit in case I needed to come back to it. So here I am, just grabbing some stuff. I had to check what that was, and it was a drum gun. And here's probably the best play I made right now, is deciding on whether to have a drum gun or drop the flintlock for gliders. And I ended up choosing, because here's me thinking, right, do I really want the flintlock or what? So at this moment, right about Wait, hold on. So I go back because I was really thinking about Fortnite. And here I am contemplating right above it. And then I was like, okay, I'll just go back up, see if I can get some high ground. So once I come back down, I happen to see that there's an elite agent right there. So I decided to hit them, and I hit them once. So I'm trying to kill them, but I had to turtle because I didn't want to have enough full ammo. So I heard someone else third party, and I was like, perfect, this is perfect, because this person's gonna attack them, and then I'm gonna clean up. Sure enough, that's exactly what I did. So I heard them fighting, and the Supreme Collapse Kit had some of the best stuff. The minigun will come into play very soon. So these were all all the wood was pretty much all my items. And then I should have taken a shot. He didn't see me, but he didn't. So I decided I'm gonna try and fight him. And then I thought, well, this is probably not a good idea. So then here's the moment where they're both shooting at me, trying to get to me. But then they actually started fighting, and I heard one of them get trapped. So I was like, okay, whoever I'm going against, I need to be careful. So here's me trying to do 90s. Here's the minigun. He didn't think that I would have that. So I was just spraying, and I saw the trap. So whenever I broke it, I took it. I broke in, hit him again. I don't know how. So I could have avoided that damage. And here's the most stupid play in 1 second. So I accidentally walked forward when shooting down the trap. And I got hit by the trap, and I felt like a freaking idiot because I had just taken a chug jug. And I was like an idiot and walking towards it. So I was like, wow, I'm already full on mats. And I haven't played with the pump much, even though I still love the pump dearly. So here's me contemplating, should I take the sniper or not? And in the end, I will take it, except right then I was hesitant to. So since I'd just taken that damage, I took the 2 minis, and here's me looking for the guy who I initially killed stuff, because I remembered there was a big pot on his body. So I thought this was it, so I edited the wall. It took me forever. Nothing there, so I decided to look at it like I did. So I saw that green up there, so I was like, okay, cool, that's what I'll do. Come to find out, it was only a pump shotgun and SMG. So I was like, okay, hold on. So I went to this, and there was the loot. So I was like, okay, I need to look at this stuff. So here's the big pump. So I keep in mind, I already have 50 shield. All I have is 50 health though. So, and the reason why I didn't take those bandies was because I left the campfire. So I decided to go back to the campfire. I needed to grab my drum gun. And here's me struggling for like 2 seconds to edit that. So here's me thinking, because I took a med kit on his body. So I decided I'm gonna go up and check this other guy's body one more time, see if there's like a campfire. So there wasn't, and then I decided I'll max out my minis, and I decided to drop the minigun for the sniper, which works out in the end, but I was hesitant to at first, just because I was like, the minigun has saved me, but had I have not taken the sniper, I wouldn't have got as many kills, and probably couldn't have won. So dropping the minigun was probably the best play I made, and I was dumb because I took those mats back, and I should have. So I was like, hold on, wasn't there a campfire over here? So I came over and checked it, and lo and behold, the campfire was still here. So I was very happy. I was doing great. I was taking a campfire. I want to see if I can't seem to get the. Alright, well, here's my health right now. Can I see my own? Guess not. Alright, well, then I'm just gonna go back into the hide overlay. Okay. So, here's me, and I was coming out, and I was like, I think I heard someone, and I shot them. I don't know how they hit me, because I was like, there's a wall there. So here's me risking the fact that they may have had a trap, but they didn't. So here's me actually being a smart person for once. So I just waited for that second shot to go off, because I knew I could kill him, but I got lucky to the fact that he didn't hit me that first time. And I bet you there would have been a totally different outcome had he have actually hit me with that shot. So here I am thinking, okay, I'm gonna go back to this launch pad so I can use it to rotate over closer to Salty. I wonder if I unhide this. Oh, hold on. Okay, let's see. Can I move this? No, I can't. Okay, crap. Well, here, I guess you'll deal with the HUD. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so now y'all see. So I was looking for people, and I was like, I was considering going to the slipstream and then, or the drone, so I decided to. This Asian kid got his butt whooped. So I thought I saw someone over there. I saw some buildings, so I was looking at it, but I didn't see any movement or any picking up of vibes. So here I am. I scope in. I don't know how I hit him. I am normally horrible at sniping, but I actually managed to hit him. So I was stoked about that. So then I came up, even though it was really on my part. He knew I was above him. It was kind of inevitable that he knew. He was looking for me, and he just like stood still. So since he had a campfire, I was like, okay, the chances of him having another are high. So I'll come and loot his body real quick. So here I am looting his body, and sure enough, there were 3 campfires. What? Alright, sorry, I had to go and do something. Okay, so here's me. I saw that kid, and then he went out of my render distance. So I came back up to heal, because he had like 2 or 3 campfires. So there's only 9 people, and I was starting to get a little bit nervous because I have a problem where whenever I get nervous, I just start shaking a lot. So I saw the bright bomber going up there, and I was like, crap, I fell out. So I was actually surprised. I hit a good bit of B-hops. So I see him, and I considered sniping him, but on second thought, I was like, I don't really want to die because he was actually the last guy I had to face, and he knew what he was doing. So this kid there's gonna be a kid right up here. He's a default, and I don't know how he didn't see me. I should have taken a shot. There was a Fortnite right there. I don't know how he didn't see me. I thought he saw me, but either way, he just didn't see me. So I was like, are you serious? He didn't actually see me. So I thought he went on the ground and into like Salty. So I decided not to go in there because I knew he was standing up there, so that's how I got up there. So I decided to go into Salty. And once I was here, I heard a ton of fighting. So I was kind of trying to keep my ears peeled for any walking. And so I'm walking in here, and I saw someone sniping, so I started looking for them. I didn't actually find them because they were way down in the creek. So I thought the default was still over here, and he didn't actually go up the mountain. So I thought he was going over to the supply drop. Turns out he wasn't, so I got the supply drop. So now here's where my choices got a little iffy. I mean, they did work out in the end, but I went over and I saw a supply drop, so I decided, okay, I'm just gonna come and check out the supply drop and see what it's got in it. So keep in mind, I heard a ton of people fighting still. So I was like, okay, I don't think there's anyone near me. I'm just gonna leave it. So there was an airstrike, and I thought I could get my Chug Splash challenge, but it was heal from Chug Splash, which I didn't know, so I was kind of mad. So I ended up dropping the gliders for the airstrike because I knew I needed meds, because if I didn't, so the game before that I died just of lack of meds. So here's me lagging. Or well, that's just the replay. So I saw him and I was like, ooh. So I see this mammoth author kid. So I'm deciding, okay, I think I'm just, so I saw him and drop down. So I was like, he might be fighting. So here's the Bright Bomber, another chance I could have taken a shot. So I heard fighting, so I was like, I see them, I'm gonna push them. So the Mammoth Author kid ends up winning. He didn't hear me, so I popped him, and this is when my plays could have been a little bit better. I could have shot him right then, except I didn't, and I was being a bot. I didn't see him there, I don't know how, but I knew he was going to be over. So I shot him. I decided to place a wall, and I don't know how I missed that. I feel so stupid because I missed that. Okay, so at this point right now, I'm just gonna go in here so y'all can see. Oh wait, hold on. I was still at full HP only because I had just killed that guy. So then I saw there were 3 people. So this is where I actually started getting nervous. This heavy sniper pickup was probably one of the best pickups of the game, only because of what happens. So I pick it up and I see the storm, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go back into the shafts and try and get through. I didn't know this guy was here at first. So I'm walking through here, I'm trying to find a place to hide, and then I walk up and I hear him. So I'm like, okay, he's gotta be in here. So I actually thought he was in there, but I was stupid and didn't look that way first. So I get shot for stupid reason. So I knew I had lasered him, and I knew he was thinking that I was gonna come from there, but no, I just edited on him. So I hear this guy, and this is where things start getting scary. So here it is. I'm at 183 health. He starts spraying me. I missed that, and then I got scared. So I knew he was gonna go for that. So I decided to place that wall. But I was stupid because I let my guard down for like 2 seconds and let him get that wall. So my first reaction is he's gonna come on top of me. So I decided to build that, and then I edited it out. He heard me, so I should have just ran, but I heard him break something, and I wasn't sure where he was, and I was like, wait, he's probably got high ground now, and I saw that build, and I was like, oh gosh. So he somehow hit me there, which took me down to like 124 life. So I was really nervous at this point. I was like, I'm not gonna win. I'm not gonna win. He gets that. I place a triangle. No, stop lagging with replay. So we have a mini build fight. And I'm like, wow, it's getting towards the end. So I would here. I don't know how I let him come, but I realized too late that I should be going over to this mountain. It's the best high ground pretty much, and I somehow didn't make it onto that. So I was very sad. So here I am placing another one, just because I really needed high ground. So I heard him up there, and I was like, okay, I'm about to snipe him. And that was the MLG snipe. He was stuck so high up in midair, and I knew if I just sprayed, I will kill him. He ends up trying to fly away, and I hit him for the victory royale. 8 kills. I was so stoked that I won this, only because it had been ages since I last played, and I was able to drop a 8-kill victory royale, and half of these kills in this were actually purely luck. So I was very surprised I actually managed to pull that off. And here's me trying to scramble to my phone to Snapchat it, because I always like to Snapchat when I get victory royales, which isn't often. I have like 14. But I think I'm going to do one more game in this recording. So, I'm just gonna leave the match. I was shook that I won. I was shaking. shaking whenever he was on top of me and I was having to build cones and everything. I really thought that was the end of me, but it actually wasn't. So if you want me to do more of these videos in the future, smash the like button and just drop a sub. I'm gonna try and get one more victory royale, even though I never get two victory. See, look, here's what I'll show you. Oh, okay, I didn't even get to show you guys, but I never gotten two victory royales in a row, and I was kind of shook. But also, I made this recording so I could have it because my replay files, they always screw up. Okay, so now you'll actually be able to see me build and stuff. I was surprised I was able to. Oh, bro, I love this style of the singularity. Okay. Yeah, in that game, I got, I think, 7 points. So I was kind of hyped about that. Okay. You know what? I kind of want to land the skeleton again just for good luck. Because I feel, personally, that it's a very good rotation spot. Because of the fact that you can just from there go to the turret, go to Salty Springs, and I doubt I'm going to do good this game. I'm probably gonna die right off the bat, just because I'm on recording. I don't think I've ever won a game while I'm streaming, and I want to. Well, I normally stream on Twitch. I'll link my Twitch in the bio, but I've never gotten, I don't think I've gotten one on Twitch. I really don't. So, maybe I can get one for YouTube. Okay. So, I'm still a little bit freaking out, so that might be why I don't play good. But I'm not gonna make up any excuses. This is raw playing. I have no excuses if oh my gosh. And this is why I can't have nice things. Yeah, hey buddy, I'm gone. By the way, you never saw me in the first place. Okay. This is not off to a good start, but we're gonna ignore that. Alright, if I get or if I see him, you know, I might just. Dang it, okay. I told you I was gonna do horrible. Okay, I'll play one more game. That was only a 2-minute game because I died right off the bat. So we're gonna play one more and then I'm gonna sign off, even if I don't do good this round. I don't know if I should change up my loadout to the soccer skin. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'll do it. This is literally the setup I like for the soccer skin. I just changed the skin. I don't really like diamond contrast. I love this glider though. This glider is literally my favorite. Dang it, I was gonna do the magma, but that's fine. Okay. Let's get this victory. I'm actually joking. It probably won't be, but either way, that's okay. Because, it's not like many people are gonna see this video anyway, so it's like, who am I to care if I don't win this? Okay. So this will be a raw recording, I'm pretty sure, because I don't have any editing software. Dang, pistols are OP. 96 headshot, wow. Oh my god, well, oh, that was because I hit them twice. Wait, what? Okay. I'm only just trying to get as much practice on my aim as I can, because my aim is the only thing that's iffy. Okay. I'm just gonna keep the same place. It seems to work out, only because, so the game before that I fell, but not from that height. That was a stupid amount of height that I fell from, and I really should have been conscious of the fact that there could have been a person right next to me, to which there was. But alright, so I think there are a fair amount of people possibly going to the carcass, the skeleton, the remains of Polar Peak Monster. Seriously, the RP Polar Peak Monster, like, he got his butt whooped. Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm literally a trash can. I'm so bad at this game. Oh my god, he was an easy kill, a free kill. Alright guys, well, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I guess I will see you guys in the next video. I just got to do the, where is it? I bet you I passed it right. Alright, and one last one. I don't want to pass it this time because I'm pretty sure I passed it, didn't I? Yeah. Bye, friends. And I also need to add the fact that I love you guys. Thank you for the support. See you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys. Bye.